A cosmic spectacle is unfolding, captivating astronomers across the globe. Betelgeuse, the mesmerizing red supergiant perched on Orion's shoulder, is undergoing a stunning transformation. Its luminosity has surged beyond expectations, shining over 50% brighter than usual. At the beginning of this year, Betelgeuse held the title of the 10th brightest star in our night sky. Now, it has soared to the 7th position, marking a dramatic celestial rise. Betelgeuse is a colossal star in the late stages of its life. To grasp its scale, imagine placing it at the center of our solar system. Its surface would reach all the way to Jupiter. Eventually, this star is destined to collapse and explode in a supernova, potentially forming a neutron star or black hole. What makes this especially thrilling is its distance. Only about 650 light-years away, close enough for humanity to witness this explosive finale firsthand. When Betelgeuse finally goes supernova, the show will be breathtaking. Before visible light even reaches us, a flood of neutrinos will wash over Earth, detectable by sensitive observatories. Then, as light bursts through the expanding cloud of stellar debris, the star's brightness could intensify to over 100,000 times its current glow. It may rival the full moon in brilliance and even be visible during daylight, casting shadows at night. This luminous display could last for weeks or even months, offering scientists a rare, close-up view of a dying star's final act. Despite past associations of supernovae with bad omens, there's no danger to us. Betelgeuse is far enough away to pose no threat. But to understand this evolving mystery, we must revisit a strange event from late 2019. During this period, Betelgeuse began dimming significantly, a change noticeable even without telescopes. Observations using the Very Large Telescope revealed asymmetry in its outer layers. The star's photosphere, or visible surface, showed signs of major disruption. At one point, Betelgeuse's outer layer expanded steadily at about 8 km per second, only to halt suddenly in November 2019. Shortly afterward, new images showed a dark patch in the star's southern hemisphere and a temperature drop of 80 Kelvin. By early 2020, the star's brightness hit a historic low. But then, it slowly began to recover. So, what really happened? All evidence pointed to a surface mass ejection, SME, an event similar to solar coronal mass ejections, but on a vastly larger scale. Imagine a volcanic eruption the size of a star. A giant plume of gas surging outward, forming dust that temporarily blocks our view. In Betelgeuse's case, the ejected mass was about 400 billion times greater than typical CMEs, several times the mass of the Moon. This was the first time astronomers had ever witnessed such an extreme event. Using the Hubble Space Telescope, scientists directly observed the aftermath. Betelgeuse had violently expelled its outer layers, significantly losing mass in one dramatic outburst. What's more, the event altered the star's rhythm. Previously, Betelgeuse pulsed in brightness every 400 days. After the SME, it began pulsating every 200 days, suggesting a profound internal change. Betelgeuse is a semi-regular variable star, with two major pulsation periods. One around 400 days, and a longer, mysterious cycle lasting 5.6 years. After the ejection, scientists believe a giant hot gas bubble formed within the star and broke through its surface, disrupting its internal balance. This shifted its pulsation period and distorted its surface. Over the next 5 to 10 years, astronomers expect Betelgeuse's internal structure to stabilize and return to its usual cycle. As for when Betelgeuse will explode? Based on its color, brightness, mass, and age, scientists estimate the supernova could occur anytime in the next 10,000 to 100,000 years. Right now, the star is fusing helium into carbon, with several more layers of fusion, oxygen, silicon, and eventually iron, yet to occur. Once it reaches iron, fusion will cease, and gravity will win, collapsing the core in a catastrophic blast. Because of the speed of light, even if Betelgeuse exploded today, we wouldn't see the explosion for another 650 years. So, it's unlikely anyone alive today will witness its demise. But the changes we're seeing now offer rare insight into a supergiant's turbulent end stages. What makes Betelgeuse unique is that we can see its surface, a rarity among stars. This gives astronomers an incredible chance to watch a massive star evolve and age in real time. These observations may help predict supernova behavior in other stars as well. Recently, scientists made a chilling discovery. For the first time ever, they witnessed a star engulfing its own planet, 12,000 light-years away in the constellation Aquila. Events like this remind us how dynamic and sometimes violent the universe truly is. Betelgeuse's significance, however, stretches far beyond science. It has inspired wonder for centuries. Its name comes from Arabic, often interpreted as the armpit of the giant, referring to its spot in the Orion constellation. But interpretations vary across cultures. In Japan, it symbolized a severed limb. In Brazil, it was seen as a turtle's leg. In Hindu mythology, it's linked with the storm god Rudra, known as the Moist One. In Macedonian tradition, it represented agricultural life. In the Arctic, its rise marked the return of spring. Betelgeuse's location, right on Orion's shoulder, and its vibrant red hue have made it a fixture in mythology, art, and modern media. Ranking now among the 7 brightest stars, it continues to captivate and mystify. One thing is certain: we are witnessing history in the making. And here at Discovery at 2.0, we'll be watching closely, ready to bring you the next chapter in this unfolding cosmic drama.